You're my provider. Hi yo yo yo, hi yo, hi. How are you? Good evening. Good evening from all over the world. This is your girl Nora. My name is Namukose Norah and I'm Uganda, currently in Saudi Arabia. Hope you're well. How are you? Yes, she's always happy, but I hope you're well. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Welcome to evening live stream. Mbodeka kiss. Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready. Like, share, subscribe to our channel. Like, share to our YouTube channel. Like, share, like, share. So, I know I'm not the only one who has ever been angry at our parents. Hey, Abdul, how are you? How are you doing? Good evening. And I'm not the only one who has ever been angry at my mom. But me, I've asked forgiveness because at least I was angry over something that, yeah, it was sensible. I was, I was worried. I thought that no. I felt bad. That's why I was worried, and I had to say, no, don't do that again because I was worried for her. But I apologized, and today I remembered. I was like, why did you have to say that back then? That was being rude. No, like no. Okay, what is it? Mm. But for me, I realized that that was being rude. I shouldn't say that to my mom. But the other part of me said, you were just worried. Hello, good evening. How are you? I don't know why this person is deleting the message. This person already told me last time that he hates me. So this person who hates me, he feels like saying something like insultive to me. But say it, say it. Feel free to insult me if you want to. But anyway, I hope you're all well. And me today, I'm feeling a bit cheesy and knowing that I'm okay. Mwenye amungi utemwagala seka laugh. Hey, just say it. If I say hey, no, what, why are you deleting? Say things. Stop deleting or else I'll just delete you forever. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora and I'm a Ugandan currently working in Saudi Arabia. Let's learn to be forgiveness. Forgive actually. Muyiga okusonyiwa. We muba temumanyi kusonyiwa mu nsi muno mbu that I love you. Oh, thank you if you love me. Today you love me. Last time was I hate you. Oh, Banang. People. Anyway, let's learn to forgive. But me at that time, I was just worried because, yeah, you have to worry about your parents. Like, sometimes I know they are all adults and they make mistakes. So when you see a parent doing a mistake, you're like, oh no, why did you have to do it? And most especially, like, for we children who grew up with single parents, you know, you're seeing how hard they've been working to put food on the table, buy clothes, take you to school and everything. And then you see they do something small and you're like, But later on, like time goes by, I learned to realize that yeah, sometimes it's temptation, and sometimes it's our thought that tells us that we should give a chance. And by giving a chance again, you end up. I learned my mistakes from my mother, from mistakes. Those are the things that make me grow even stronger. I know how much people say, "Oh, she's picky." I'm picky through the things that I grew up saying. So there are things that you put in your line and say, "These are the things that I don't want." These are the things that I don't want. These are the things that I want. We have all the right to choose how we want to live our life. But as always they say, it's our life, but later on, it will be someone else's burden to take care of. So while you're saying that it's my life, know how to take care of it. Do things knowing that it will not hurt others. Swalira kabalala. Have someone that you say, I'm ashamed to do this because someone else would get it. I love my Saudi. Oh, okay, you're Saudi. Thank you for loving your Saudi Arabia. Yeah, also I love my country, Uganda, because it's my motherland. So we should learn to be respectful, know when to do things, love ourselves, and learn to accept the mistakes that we make. Mushtegera. When you've done a mistake, accept your mistakes, acknowledge it and say, guys, I'm sorry, I know I made a mistake, I'm sorry. Don't again stand tall and say, me. Do you think me I don't do wrong? Who are you who does not do wrong? Who are you who does not do wrong? Everyone does wrong, but if you ask for forgiveness, you're forgiven. Guys, don't forget to like and comment. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I was asking in the beginning, have you ever blamed your parents for something that they did? Your favorite word. Let your yes be your yes and let your no be your no. That's my favorite word, you know. Have you ever, like, you've never spoken, you know, we African children, we don't usually like talk back to our parents, but at the time you talk back to your parents, it's like, I've had enough, and enough is enough. That's when you're like, you raise your voice. But after raising your voice, remember, they are going to flog you. Like there is no tomorrow. And on top of that, you have to ask forgiveness. But me at that time, I was not flogged. I remember my grandmother was also like, yeah, at this time I stand with one of your children. What she's saying is true. Can't you see that your children are also suffering? When you feel pain, even your kids go through pain, don't you care about them? I remember my grandmother saying that to my mother. Because I was really deep in pain and sorrow of what had happened. And I was like, why? You don't care about us? Like, I have to pour out my pain to her so that she knows that, okay, I'm doing something, but whatever I do, it also, there's someone else who is hurting. So that she knows that there's someone who loves me. Me one day I came out and I spoke out, but yes, I was not beaten up, but at least later on I managed to go and I gathered my strength and I was like, Mama, I'm sorry for last time what I said, but I only said it because I was worried. I was worried about you. Let me know if you have ever done that and have you ever asked for forgiveness. Comment below, guys. Today's topic: have you ever told your parents how you felt? Like when you see they've done a mistake or something wrong, and you're like, but why? Why? Let me know if you've ever. I don't want to know what you've told them, but just say that, Nora, I did it. I once did it. You are child. Yes. Toto, hi, hello. Hi, yo. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're well. How are you doing? Yes. Keka pagwe. Keka pagwe. No. So guys, I was asking, hi sweetheart, how are you? That hi sweet lady. Hi Dizo, how are you doing? I hope you're well. You're most welcome, Dizo. How are you? I hope you're well. Thanks for coming. So guys, I was asking, I was asking a question that have you ever, like, has your parents or maybe one of your parents had ever done something, and then you feel that that thing they have done, you feel it here, and then you go, you blame them. You know, they say parents don't sin in the eye of their children, but that day you wake up and then you're like, what you did was not good. Comment below if you've ever confronted them. Me, I've ever confronted my mom, because I was so much in pain, and then I told her exactly how I felt, because it was too much to bear. So let me know in the comment section. You know, they say that we African children, like, We are not supposed to talk back to our parents. But the moment, you see, by the moment we talk, it's like we have had it here. We have had it here. And then you go, you tell your parent, not by yelling at them, but you go. You know, with a good thing, we're like those Korean, Chinese, you kneel down in front of them. And then you tell them your problem. You're like, but mother, or maybe father, why? Why did you have to do this and this? Why? And then for a parent who does not acknowledge their mistakes, they'll start yelling. They're like, now you've started disrespecting me. You've started growing wings. But a parent who understand, a mother or a father who understand that they have done a mistake, they'll just tell you that, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know that that's how you felt. So, for me, mine was like this. My mom was going to have a baby, and it was driving me crazy. My mom was going to have a baby, another baby at home. And then that thing drove me crazy. I was like, what's going on? Why another one? You know, I love my mother, but I don't want to see her going through pain. So I went in front of her. I was like, but mother, why? Why? Why another one? Why another baby? Aren't we enough? I remember I cried to my grandmother. I told my grandmother, at least talk to your daughter. I even told my grandmother, talk to your child. May God forgive me. I told my grandmother to talk to her daughter. I was like, grandmother, at least talk to your child. We are more than enough. We are already 6. Number 7 again for what? I was like, grandma, this is not fair. At that time I was 16 years old, yes, when I told my mom that funny things your pet does. Actually, I don't have a pet right now, so I don't have a pet now. Maybe later on in the future I'll have one. So I cried in front of my mom. I was crying that day. I remember I could not eat, and then my grandmother started blaming my mom. My grandmother was like, I don't want to see you here. Leave. See her. She cannot even eat because of you. Today, I realized my mistakes. You know, today I was cleaning, and then I realized, I told myself, Nora, do you know that now you are also a woman? But do you remember what you told your mother? But back in the days, I said sorry. After saying that, I had to apologize to her. But today, when I realize that I'm also now a woman, and one day I'll have kids. But at least for me, I'll have kids like the one I want, the one I can take care of. The one I know that if I have 2, I can take care of them. But my mother had 7. My mother had 7 of us. So that was my pain. That was my pain as a child, as a 16-year-old, seeing your mother going to have another baby. And then you're like, this is not good. I cried. I could not eat. I remember I don't even want to sit anywhere around her. I don't even want to look at her. And then my grandmother was the one who could tell her, please, just leave. Let her be. Let her at least calm her anger down. Once she's okay, she will be back. But for now, at least leave her. And I remember my grandmother would come and tell me, at least eat something, huh? Forgive her. She's your mother. And my issue was I didn't hate her. Hi, Nora. Hi, how are you doing? Majerabu, hi, how are you? I didn't hate her from my heart that I hate. No, I didn't hate her. But my pain was, as a single mother, how are you going to raise this child? We are already a burden to you. How are you going to do it? We need school fees, we need clothes, we need food. And again, you're having another child. So that thing was driving me nuts. So that's why at least I was complaining. But today I realized that, Nora, because I know one day I will also have a child, but at least me I'll have like kids. I'm not going to say that I don't, like, two would be enough for me. Two would be enough for me. But for my mother, she had 7, and she was all alone with no father, no husband, and for me, I felt bad. I felt so bad. That's why I was asking you that, guys, have you ever confronted your parents? Like, you see, maybe your parents have done something, and then it might be maybe it's not a baby or what, or anything. I know some of you, maybe your mom was getting remarrying, and then you were like, remarrying, getting your mom getting remarried again, or your dad. It's also another thing that usually disturbs us children who are raised by single parents. The reason being, it's because you don't know how the other person behaves, you don't know his behaviors, you don't know what kind of a person that he is, so you become protective over your parents. So me, I was like, I can't take it. I was so much in pain. So later on, little by little, I went on like growing, learning to love our young little sister that was brought into this world. Do you know that it took me 2 years actually without seeing her? And by the time I went home, the baby actually, like, she used to reject me, like to run away from me. Maybe she was also sensitive that you never liked me coming into this world. Yeah, our young sister, like the last born of all in the family, when she was just 2 years old, she never, like, she would come and stand and look at me like this. That FHD, hi, how are you doing? 34D. 34D, is that your street or that your name, your Farida house, and who are you? Assalamu alaikum, how are you? And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora. What was that thing that, as a child who was raised by a single mother, what was that thing that your father or your mother was about to do, and then you like, please spare us. We don't like what you're going to do. And then you become angry just suddenly. I know for boys, they will be overprotective. They'll tell their mom, we don't want you to remarry. And daughters, you don't want your mother to have a baby. Yeah, that was me. Me, I was in that situation where I didn't want my mom to have a baby. So I was so heartbroken when I saw her with the belly swollen. I was like, what? Another one. It was so painful. That's why, guys, most of the time when I work hard, I remind myself that at least I need to make that woman happy, so that the pain that I'd put her through back then when she was pregnant, at least that pain can go away. Hey, imagine telling your mom that, no. This is too much and it's too much. But anyway, me, I was just worried as like any other child. I'm not saying that I'm defending myself. I was worried because she was my mom. And I know how hard it was for her to raise 6 children. And again, number 7 was coming. I was like, Why? But now as a grown-up person, I realize that sometimes they say that you need to try and try. You know, this thing where people say that try until you maybe try by not catching pregnancy. That's the only thing I can say. While you're still trying to fix your life to maybe to find a partner, make sure that you don't bring any child into the world because and when that you're capable of raising a child without for them is to hit and run. They don't know that you're pregnant. They go, "Hi Menshik, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? Hello. Good evening, girlfriend. I hope you're well. Thanks for coming. How have you been lately? I'm all right here. I hope you're well." So that's one of the most painful things that most of the time children go through. So parents, whenever you, most especially single parents, whenever you're going to meet new people, talk to us children, that cute lady. She's here, the girl with the chocolate skin. She's right here. She's here, not complaining. How are you? My feet really hurts. I remember that I have other things also to do. Sit down with your kids. And ask them, uh, guys, like tell your children, me like, I love it and I always tell myself that if one time, okay dear, went to hospital, oh sorry, I hope you're well soon. Quick recovery, my dear friend. Sit down with your kids. Ask them that, guys, will you be happy if mommy has another child? Or will you be happy if dad is going to have a new, like dad is planning to have a new mom for you? Let your kids, let them also give you their thought. Don't just wake up in the morning and tell them, hey, for checkup, oh, okay, dear. I don't know if you're going now or you're just coming back. Okay. Want to go to the hospital? Okay, dear. Go to the hospital, my dear. You have to take care of yourself. Then take care of yourself. You know, our health is more important. You have to take care of your health. Your health comes first. Ask your children, will you be happy if I have a new person in the house? wajja wankubira muntu wundi. I'm here. Okay. Okay, my dear Nishi. I'm also here ironing clothes, but my feet is hurting. I was actually squatting down, so my feet was hurting. Take something out. My stomach is hurting. Cold is so much for me. Your girl is busy working. Okay, hey. So parents, it's good to ask your children, but mom is getting married. But are you guys going to welcome your new father? Are you guys going to welcome your new sibling in the house? Let them know how you feel like, oh, also know their feelings. But our African parents, they have this problem of doing things, just doing it because they're like, uh, our opinion don't matter. But our opinion do really matter as children, our dear parents. Our opinion do really matter because you cannot wake up in the morning and have a child without asking us first. you know, we want to know. First, you tell us that, guys, hey, I'm planning to have another baby. How will you guys feel? And then if it's our no or yes, you have to hear first, but don't just talk to your children. Don't just surprise them. If you are a father, you're a single father, and your children, you have only daughters. Okay, for you, you can marry, but first ask them. Or maybe put them down and tell them, guys, you need to get along with your stepmothers because you know we women, sometimes it's not easy to get along with our fellow women. Eh? So talk to your children, tell them, you guys, I know you're girls, but do your best to like your stepmom, and I will also talk to her so that she likes you guys. Oh yes, surprise them. preparing part is done now. Okay, what first? Ask them, like, you guys, will you be happy if mommy or daddy has a new partner, or maybe, you know, hear them out. Your children's opinion also matters. Don't just do something like, oh, these are just kids. My happiness comes first. I do whatever I want. I'm their mother, I'm their father. My choice is not their choice. Now, master. You see, growing up, with a single parent, it has taught me a lot of things, and I've realized that it matters to ask your children first. Like, sit down with them, let them know. Do you know how many times I wanted to tell my mom a lot of the things that I want her to know how we feel, or my siblings? Because right now, if I'm with my siblings, that's when they're like, do you know mom did this and I never liked it, and I never like. So that's where I see we never got the opportunity to tell them how we felt. It hurts. So bad. So guys, don't be there and say no, 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 this. Your children's opinion also matters. So you don't have to do things on your own and you're like, no, these are children. Even if I do whatever I want, ask them first, because they are suffering inside there. Huh? They are suffering. Ask them, will you be happy if mommy gets you another daddy? Hear them, and when they say no, we don't want another daddy, then you let them. So, my dear parents, hi Dizo, how are you? Alright, I'm ready for fun. Down So who is there? Who is there, and why are you running away? Why are you running away? He's here. Today is Thursday. It's one of my busiest days. I'm up and down, up and down. So now let me get a cup of tea.
trendybeats.com.
Okay. Your Thursday. Thursday has started. Ah. Guys, look what my madam bought for me. Fresh aloo. It's actually made out of what? You know this. What kind of meat is this? The problem. But this meat is. Nah, but then I cannot even see the name. What kind of beef is this? You know me, I'm worried. I don't just want to eat anything anyhow. But my madam bought it for me. 50. It's a bit expensive. Can someone tell me what here it says, because it's not showing whether it's what it's not showing. The package is not showing whether it's out of cow beef. Yeah, so tomorrow I think I'll have something nice. Something nice. Ovarido. Anyway. Let me just get ready. Freedom, freedom, South Africa. Whatever about Nichagamba, somebody say something. So, if you've just landed on my live stream, today's topic I was saying that parents, you should also, when you're doing something, ask your children first, permission from them. Know how they feel. You know, you parents, you have this mind of saying that my opinion matters. My children's opinion does not matter. Your children's opinion matters. If you're going to remarry, ask them that, guys, are you happy with mommy? What do you think about uncle so and so? You know, some people are like, good packages, bad packages, they always come in good packages. Those bad packages, they like coming in good packages, and then you think that, oh, this is a God sent. Yet, it's not God sent. Just pain, sorrow. So it's important to ask your children how exactly they feel. Me growing up with a single mom, it taught me something that you should. I remember the only thing that they used to ask us, what do you guys want, like when it was about food to eat, clothes, what we want to wear, like they'll ask you what kind of shoe you want, dress, anything, like shoe. But about personal life, my mom never asked us about that, and that was one of the most heartbreaking part in our life as children growing up, me and my siblings. It was one of the heartbreak. Even when I'm with my siblings, they're like, I wish mom back then could ask us about life and about how things were going in the house. You might give your kids everything.
Make chips for me and
Yeah, okay.
but where is the Nescafe?
No Nescafe. There is the other one, the one in the container, not the other one package. You know the one package.
You can make it.
Maybe this.
What?
This is what I'm saying.
Yes, you know what's how make it.
So just hot water. You do it because I'm cutting this. You want it?
No.
The other one you want, it's not here.
Yes, it's finished. For me,
All right.
Ah.